right, still with us, criminal defense attorneys David Bruno and Jesse Lau. And David, I'll start with you. I want to talk first about the conviction itself. He was facing assault in the third degree with intent to cause serious physical injury, and assault in the third degree by recklessly causing serious physical injury. The jury rejected the intent aspect, convicted him on the reckless aspect. What, if anything, does that tell you about this case?
Ooh, I mean, lesser included. I mean, it comes to haunt some people when a jury, maybe they're really uncertain about that top count, and they believe that that lesser included may be a compromise verdict. I mean, if you look at it just technically speaking, they found him not guilty of an intentional act, but found him guilty of a reckless act. And so, but there's still that effect. As we see, the consequences have flowed from this guilty verdict. Even though it's a reckless count that he's found guilty of, he lost his job, he's away from Marvel, and you could see the backlash as a result of this conviction. And as I'm listening to the story as well, I'm thinking, how in the world does this prior act come in? Because it didn't put the defendant in good light whatsoever. I mean, he's on the top, and he's saying, well, how could you come home drunk when I'm dealing with all these amazing people, right? And how does that make him look in front of a jury? And that's where I think we see that compromise. You know, when we analyze whether or not the defendant makes the right decision, we really need to understand the plea negotiations as well. I mean, this prosecutor went forth on the felony complaints. They were seeking the felony conviction. I just wonder what the plea offer was, because if the prosecutor's taking a very difficult position with a plea offer, maybe he really didn't have much of a choice. So I really need to learn more there, but obviously now, learning the consequences and the guilty verdict, at least on the misdemeanor, yeah, it's probably a mistake going in this direction.